Rain drifted across the Piazza del Popolo, obscuring the people's square that was lit by dozens of ornate lights. The chill November breeze brought with it an ethereal set of clouds, resembling apparitions flying in formation, like a massive flock of ghostly snow geese. Jake Adams lifted the collar on his leather jacket to ward off the bite from the cold moisture, and then cast his gaze upon the sparse crowd moving through the piazza with quick paces. This was not an evening for lingering, he thought. Perhaps that would be his best indication of his contact, who was at least 10 minutes late now. The man would be moving slowly, like a tortoise among a group of hares. Something big was heading toward Rome, Jake knew, and he was determined to discover what form that would take. Most of the major cities of Europe had seen terrorist attacks over the years, but Rome had somehow escaped that destiny. Jake guessed the terrorists were suicidal and crazy, but they also knew that attacking the seat of the Roman Catholic religion would be like dropping bombs in the shape of pigs on Mecca and Medina. Jake held tight against the western wall, which gave him a perfect view of the wide piazza, while allowing him a quick escape around the wall toward his car parked just a block away near the Tiber River. He had been commissioned to meet with a man with contacts throughout the various nefarious organizations across Italy, from anarchists to religious zealots. Jake's contacts had confirmed that Sergio Russo was a capo in the Calabrese Malavita. The only photo Jake had of the guy was a few years old and wasn't very detailed, but the man's dossier described one distinguishing feature that could not be denied: a birthmark at the right temple in the shape of the island of Malta, running from the hairline to his right eye. There he was, Jake thought. Moving in from the south side of the piazza was a slight man in jeans and a dark green rain jacket, the hood pulled over his head. "Got him," Jake said into his comm unit. "Roger that," Alexandra said. This was his girlfriend's first foray into the field since giving birth to their daughter nearly 6 months ago. Alexandra was positioned at the north side of the piazza, near the entrance to a Leonardo da Vinci museum, which was closed at this hour. Jake's contact moved to the center obelisk statue that towered above the piazza, where he stopped and swiveled his head. Then he lit a cigarette, the all-clear sign. Instead of concentrating solely on Russo, Jake kept an eye on the perimeter as he walked out to the center of the piazza. When Jake got to the base of the obelisk, he glanced up at the man to size him up. He fit the description: